Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Traumatizing Sean with more My 600 Pound Life. Because we are far removed from that now. 301, something like that. I'm just almost under 300. I haven't weighed myself in a week, so I might have made it there. I should have made it there. I'm just not sure yet. But we've got Ashley's story, and I think this is another one that you guys requested. I don't know. Leave in the comments which one I should do next, just so I know. I kind of just jump around, and I have a list, man. There's so many of these that you guys want me to do that I'm just not sure which one to pick. But Ashley was another name that I saw thrown around a lot, so we're going to check her out today, and let's see what she's got.
My mom, she complains I don't walk enough, but it's just so hard.
She'll tell you she's not eating very much, but that's not reality.
She's a mess.
I mean, we're in denial.
Before I started this journey, I didn't have a life. I wasn't going to have one until I made the decision to change. I could have never imagined what the past 7 years would have been like.
I mean, it's true. Your life is really on hold while you're that big, because you really can't do very much of anything. So saying you didn't have a life, yeah, it pretty much feels that way. Damn, she's so young, though. Damn, look at that. Her coochie's almost swallowing up the steering wheel on that one. Damn.
My joints in my legs, they hurt really, really bad. Having to walk and do stuff is hard. It's just impossible for me. It's exhausting just to go shopping sometimes.
She's short too, and also being like all her weight is kind of condensed. I don't know how she ain't popping a wheelie all down them aisles, because it's a lot of back load to that one, and there's no food in there yet, so it wouldn't surprise me if she lifted up on this sucker.
I get to the point where my whole body will start shaking, my lips will turn purple. It's very hard.
Ashley always had a weight problem, and she kept eating and eating and eating. I worked, and I'd come home and cook dinner. I probably didn't cook the right foods at those times when she was growing up.
At age...
Okay, when it comes to that, you guys ask me this a lot. I just think my mother kind of overfed, like, me and my two brothers, because she was raised by two alcoholic parents, so I think she kind of equated food as, like, love, or just being there more for us, like her parents weren't quite there for her. So I think that's just kind of where my problem probably stemmed from, but...
7, I probably weighed about 120-something pounds. At the age of 13, I weighed about 225 pounds.
Lightweight.
Ashley always blamed me for her weight. Always.
My mom. If I would go to get seconds or something, she'd either give me a look or say something. And sometimes that would embarrass me because she would say it in front of people. To be spiteful, be mean.
I don't think it was spiteful if you were getting that overweight. My mom encouraged seconds. At least your mother told you to stop. Maybe that just sent her spiraling the other direction. I don't know how that logic quite works, but...
Whenever I got mad at her, I'd take it out on food.
I was always harping on Ashley about her weight.
Well, you kicked that food's ass, all right.
Because I resented her for being fat. Her daddy, he'd always get on to me about pestering Ashley about her weight. He just says, leave her alone. But I couldn't back off.
My daddy is like my rock, and I love him to death. I mean, I can talk to him about things. I can tell him anything, and he won't judge me for anything, you know. My weight, he don't judge me. He treats me, you know, if I was the safest.
You are just the same. You're just a little bit bigger. This is something you can change. But also, right now, I'm thinking that your dad never told you no, and that's part of the problem. You're a daddy's girl because daddy said get thirds, but your mom was trying to tell you what you needed to hear. So my dad was just kind of like, he didn't really pay much attention, so.
My dad is coming home tomorrow. It's just been hard with him, God. It's just so emotional.
Wait.
My daddy's coming home, and I'm so happy for it. I am very anxious. I'm getting anxious. We're late. Come on now. If you do that, I will grab your hair. I didn't grab. Yes, you did. You grabbed my neck.
She tried to put her in a headlock but couldn't get her little arm around her neck. Also, she's kind of more better proportioned than most people that are shorter on the show. She doesn't have like the hanging stomach like you typically see. So she's kind of lucky in a sense, actually.
You know, I felt jealous because of my sister. It just feels like my mom, she would, like, I guess love her more because my sister, she's skinny and I'm fat.
I did probably show more attention to Megan than I did Ashley. Because I didn't have to worry about Megan's weight. Because Megan was very active, which Ashley wasn't.
I am so happy.
That's kind of cute, but also I don't think you should treat any child different for any reason at all. You treat everybody the same. My mother even took in one of my friends because his mom up and moved away when he was 16, and he got the same exact stuff we got because he lived in that household and he called her mom. Same Christmas gifts, same everything. He got treated exactly the same.
All the way down there. Way down there. I'm right to finish, baby.
Did you guys see the shocks get shocked just because she shifted? I know I ruined some suspensions in my day, but I've just never seen it on the outside looking in. Like, did it really dip that much when I sat in it? Damn, people must have been like, holy hell, every time they looked at me getting in the car. We're going
Both of my
to dinner.
grandpas were obese. And some of my aunts and uncles are obese too. But I can't all put it on my genes. We like food. My family likes food and we eat food. My target weight is 140 pounds. After I get to my target weight, I'll be able to start my new life. I want to own my own daycare because I love kids and I would be really great with it.
I mean, that's a nice goal. 140 to me seems light, but she's really short, right? You guys told me that's kind of like average female build. I've got a screwed up idea of weight just from being so overweight my whole life. But yeah, I guess 140 is normal. And the daycare, sure, but that might be a problem. She'd be stealing the kids' snacks or something when she got hungry, so.
I used to work at a daycare. They fired me because they said that I couldn't get to a kid if something was going on because of my weight. My fear is like I'll be dead in 5 years because I'm going to keep getting bigger. I had to make this decision to have a surgery.
And as far as my daughter's surgery, I'm looking forward to it.
That's good and supportive, but also, wouldn't you guys feel some kind of way if she was looking after your kid? Because say they were choking on something, she can't exactly give them the Heimlich without, like, squashing them. And that's not being mean. That's just real talk. Like, that's just how it is. I take back the stomach hanging thing. Yes, she does. I didn't see it so much at first because she was on that cart and stuff. But yeah, she does have some hangage going on. A lot.
Now, a couple things you want to avoid, very important. Okay. The first is the bubbles, the carbonation. First good carbonated drink, even if it's a diet after surgery, first good swig of it, I guarantee you'll never ever do it again. You'll get a tremendous pressure in your chest, you'll feel like you're having a heart attack. I always tell patients.
You can tell she likes her carbonated drinks. You see that look? No more sody pop. But yeah, it hurts like hell when you try to drink carbonated stuff. I can do it, but I like shake it up and shake the carbonation out of it, so there really is no point for me to do it.
If you're going to eat something fried and greasy, just take it to the bathroom, eat it sitting on the toilet, because it's going to go right through. You can get the upset stomach, the diarrhea, it's going to make you feel really bad. This surgery is not designed to control what you put in your mouth. It's designed to control how much you eat.
What's with that like 5-mile stare?
I don't think just because you're having surgery we're going to cater to you all day.
Yeah, you are. I go to the bathroom by myself.
Oh, that's gross.
They'll have her walking after the surgery.
Also, I'm curious about that because it was hard for me to do it. As short as her arms are and as much as she's got to reach behind, I don't know how she's doing it. So, I've definitely pulled a muscle before trying to wipe myself at my biggest. I think she has to do some kind of like football stance, like getting a 3-point stance and do it or something, because I don't know how she would pull it off.
They'll get you up and have you start walking. You don't get no blood clots or anything. All this is going to be all gone.
How are you? You ready?
Look at that young, sexy man right there. Damn, this just shows you how crazy different it was in season 1. Doctor now ain't got a wrinkle in sight, buddy. He's doing good.
For this?
Yes, I am.
There are a number of concerns we have with patients over 600 pounds. Every time we operate on somebody who is extremely overweight, it puts a strain on the body that's already working past the limit. If anything goes wrong, it's very difficult for them to recover.
It's major surgery. Being put to sleep with my weight, the complications is you could die. I do not want to die.
But how crazy is it that they didn't make her diet or do anything beforehand? Because I had to jump through hoops for like a year and a half, 2 years to get my insurance to approve it. Also, she's got heat rashes underneath whatever, but that happens a lot between your chub rub, all that.
To live.
I wasn't prepared for that.
In order to maintain a 600-pound weight, a person has to take at least 10,000 calories a day. To make that person lose.
They ratchet strap your stomach? Holy hell. I knew they tied you down or whatever, but I didn't. Oh my god, somebody sent me an email the other day about how this lady had her like 2 neighbors holding a 2x4 to lift her stomach up so her husband could go to town because they were trying to have a baby, and I did not need to see that.
Weight to do a gastric bypass and limit the calorie intake to 800 to 1,000 calories. We normally do open procedure for this size of patient, but because the complication is so high with wound infection, we try to do this laparoscopically. That way, you don't have a large incision.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. That was good. She did very well. You want to see that tomorrow she'll be walk all over the place.
Now they'll have her up tonight walking.
Oh yeah.
I'll make sure, because I'll be there right with her.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to spend the night, I'm not going to leave her.
Well, she'll wake up and we'll be down here in about an hour.
Oh, please, get my mother, my father.
It ain't that bad. I mean, the worst pain when you wake up is from like the gas they pump in there to like make it easier to move around and work. You feel like you have to burp, but you can't. Don't get me wrong, it's painful, but I mean, I don't think I was screaming out in pain like that, but...
Hey, wake up. Wake up, baby.
She's in so much pain right now, but I'm happy it's over with. At least I know she's going to be healthier life, and she'll be able to live. That's all I want her is to live and enjoy her life.
That's right. Turn your life around.
Once we get home, she's got a recliner. She can get up.
I try to get a walker just to push around until the numbness comes completely out. Because I know my dad can hold me, but it's just him there.
Well, just tell him the other good news. Daddy stayed at home.
I didn't tell you. Oh, Lord, thank you. I couldn't deal with him. I was 6 months gone.
Because he didn't want to leave you.
She's 24. I mean, at some point you gotta act like you're an adult. I get missing your father or whatever, but I need my daddy for this. Maybe that's just, I don't know. That's probably alright. But you have to do a lot for yourself. And I'm not confident in your dad's ability to pick you up, just like you said he can carry or catch you something. I don't think he could do that.
Once I get back into my own environment, I'll be better.
She's full already.
Yes. You're hurting, okay? But let's try this to get up, okay? If we just walk to here and back, okay? We've done something.
After surgery, I was upset. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to talk to nobody. All I know is I was in a lot of pain.
When she's in pain, she don't want nobody around her, nobody touch her. They've got to try to get her up and walking so we can go home. Well, let's just...
Okay, so leave her. Say if she don't want nobody around her, let her be a big girl and do it herself for a little bit. You'll have her when you go home or whatever. But that's just, I don't know. You gotta walk a hell of a lot farther than to the door and back. At least go down the hall and back.
Get on the side and let's try to get up and just walk just a few feet.
I can't if it's snow.
We're gonna try to get you up and walk, okay? That's very important.
I wish we could just try it. To be honest, just walk right to that
I
chair.
don't have no energy.
I'm trying with Ashley. You know, we had our problems, but we're working through them. I think every mother has problems with their kids. Ashley blamed me for her weight, but I didn't force her to eat any of their foods. You're doing good, Ash. Keep it up, baby. I told her, I said, once you have the surgery, there will be no Cokes, no chips, no cookies. She got mad at me. Oh, she got very mad at me. She's a mess.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't do the diet beforehand. She thinks she can just eat like she used to, but lose weight because she's eating less. It'll work for a little while, but after that first year or so, she'll just start to gain back because she'll have stretched it out or done all this and that. But also, I mean, taking no accountability. If she was big her whole life, probably a little bit falls on you, Mama. You were giving her the stuff when she was real little, you know?
Wonderful. You did good. Good. We're getting there.
You have to walk.
Actually, she's doing extremely well. She was complaining more about back pain than anything else. Today, we're gonna send her home. She's gonna stay in real quick, and we'll be in touch and see how she's doing. Well, good morning.
Am I ready?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Thank you, Lord. I'm going home today. It was worth it all to go through all this pain, to know that I will live a longer, happier life. But it's just so hard. I got so
Yeah, but that's on you too. Like, it's up to you what you make of it. You've had the tool now. Now, what are you going to do from here? It's all you moving forward.
much bubbling up in my brain right now. I'm trying to get used to using my body again, and I'm doing good. I weigh 527 now. I do my little exercise on the couch. I do some little stretches and stuff, and I just try to get the back to hopefully unnumb one day. Then I get up, I walk all the way to the end of my car.
All right, that's some movement. I mean, the grab the whole Twinkie thing, I don't think that was probably the best exercise, but you're doing something, right? That's more progress than a lot of people make. She's probably doing more than I did at that weight, because I just kind of was too scared to push myself that far.
For the first time in a long time, I could see myself being active. I'm gonna get back into sports again. When I was little, I played softball in the summertime, and then I just didn't have the energy for it. And then by the time I got to high school, I just didn't do sports no more. What I really want to do is play softball again. It's gonna take me time.
You could get there.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How is the leg? Doing okay?
Yeah, I've been having a little pain sometimes.
Any changes in your clothing size?
No, I'm still wearing the same clothes, but they're getting a little big.
500.
500
Even, yes.
Okay. You know, the weight loss is going to go slowly from this point on.
Yes, that's why.
Wait, so how long has it been since surgery, though? Because she should be losing a lot faster than that. If it's been like maybe, I don't know, 6 months, 9 months, that's not very good to only get down to 5 and then say it's going to go slower. It didn't slow down for me until I hit about 350.
I think because we went to weigh yesterday, and what I weighed before 2 weeks ago, I stayed the same. I have a question. Sometimes when it's time to eat, I don't have an appetite to eat. I'm not hungry.
Well,
Don't eat?
that's the whole idea of having this operation. You don't have to worry about it. Make sure that you get enough fluid
Yes, sir, I do.
and enough protein.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll see you later.
All right.
Her attitude has changed because Ashley would be very mean. She'd no, being honest, Ashley.
It's because of my sister, that's all. Part of it was her.
I know it. In part, you blame me for your weight, which I'm used to that.
I never blamed you. That's
Yeah.
what the psychologist
No.
said. They blamed it on you.
Well, damn. I mean, we gotta take some accountability. You can't put it on somebody else for everything. But you can get off blaming a little bit on Mom. But I don't blame mine, man. I put that all on me.
No.
Not me.
No, I'm the one who, you got mad. You said I'm the one who made you fat. No, I didn't. I didn't force that food in your mouth.
Whatever.
She can walk better already.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, that is pretty.
We're not going to wrap it, man.
That's fit.
Well, it goes over that far. All right. It's been a year since my surgery, and I can do.
She should be losing a hell of a lot more than that. In a whole year, she should have at least dropped like 250. So is she still eating crap? I can guarantee she's eating either way too often or not the right stuff, because that's not that good for a whole year.
More things now than what I could do last year this time. I can walk a little bit better. I can wear a seatbelt without an extension. I mean, my clothes fit a lot different now. It's real good.
Just her attitude has changed. When she was so heavy, she was just very angry because of her weight. And that kept her from doing a lot of stuff. And now she's able to get up and go.
Look, we're not going to blame the blood sugar or anything like that. If she was angry, she's just an angry person. Or it could have been like depression manifesting itself in weird ways. But you shouldn't lash out at other people just because you're unhappy with something that you pretty much did to yourself.
The past year, she's more outgoing. She's constantly going all the time. I'll be glad when she gets finished, though. She gets down there where she needs to be at.
I'm going to eat a little bit, a piece of that, a little piece. I don't think it will hurt me too bad. Just a little piece of the corner, but...
We're at chips and dip and cake already, a year out? Lady, you're still almost 500 damn pounds. What are we doing here? The sugar in that, a year out of surgery, would have made me sick as hell. I still can't touch sugar. So that just confirmed to me that she's still eating a whole bunch of crap and not really trying that damn hard. So
I want to move on with my life, but it's not easy.
who
My
burnt
family
the
hasn't
shit out of
changed
the
in what they
cookies?
eat. It's hard being around all these foods all the time. I can't go back to my old habits. I have to teach myself new habits.
Ice cream you want, Ashley? I don't want no ice cream.
But I'm not out of the woods yet.
What in the Betty Crocker? She's eating cake and dip.
When you weigh 600 pounds, it's easy to cut yourself off from the world. You don't have a life.
True.
After losing the weight, it was a challenge to get back out there again. I'm happy I did the surgery. I'm getting out in the world. I'm not sleeping my life away no more. I've lost 132 pounds. I'm at 485 right now.
So she lost another 5 pounds? Lady, don't spend it all at once. Like, what are you doing? You should be dropping... Oh my God. Talk about blowing a golden opportunity that she's not actually dieting like she should be. She's just eating less.
In my car, I can pull my steering wheel down farther than before. It used to have to be all the way up like this. Now I can have it down like this and still drive where I can still move my wheel and drive safely.
What are we trying to hump the steering wheel? Like, keep it up. You were like jamming. What are we doing?
I just love the new way I can walk. I can walk a little bit longer each day when I do my exercise and my walking. My weight loss is coming off real fast. The doctor, he said the last time he saw me, my stomach had fallen more. He said it's time to do the surgery.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? There ain't that much damn skin yet. She's only lost 130 pounds. I haven't had skin removal, and I'm down 304. Dr. Now was wildly different in the early seasons. She don't need no damn skin removal yet.
I've never seen her without her stomach, you know, being that drooping, that just, it's always been there. I'm just so excited.
I'm glad that she's having it done now because her dad is getting ready to go back to Iraq, I think, and go to work. And I'm glad that he's going to get to see this before he leaves.
I'm going to eat some fried chicken while she's in there. Hot roll.
She can't eat fried chicken.
Yeah, we can.
She can't eat it.
You know, the skin off.
That's the good part.
She's really still like fantasizing food pretty hard. Who gives a damn what they're eating? This is about you and getting your life back. And you're taking it really slow for somebody that has like an urgent problem. You need to get rolling, sister. Like, what are you doing?
And that's the good part. I'll be sore, I'm gonna tell you, so don't rush me like you did last time. I come home, she's talking to me, you need to walk more. I said, me and Daddy walk. I walk. Hey, at least I was walking.
The day you came home, that was an experience. She had an accident because her bowels started going. And I was going to take the water hose and just squirt her down.
Well, just think, lucky I didn't walk through the house.
Oh my God, we got Ass Blaster Ashley. I thought it was just Leaky Booty Lacey. But also, somebody reached out to me from Leaky Booty Lacey, was like, hey, I know her ex-boyfriend, this and that. I forget what the email said. Something about her living high on the hog with some kind of aid or something and everybody else not having money and her e-begging or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, I can't go. Give me the chair. Give me the chair. Give me the chair. Give me the chair.
Stop laughing like that. Give me 2 times only.
Ashley, it's still funny.
I really don't understand my mom sometimes. It seems like she has no idea what I'm going through. I'm trying really hard to change my life, but I feel like I'm all alone.
Take your time. Take your time. We won't start without you.
It never seems to fail that My 600 Pound Life is going to get at least 5 angles of your hoo-ha during each episode. And they're going to put it all out there for the world. Like, you're going to see, or we're going to see what you had for breakfast with that damn camera angle. But Dr. Now going in for skin removal at 130 pounds is weird to me.
She's having a lot of pain because excess skin is pulling in the lower abdomen. Also, there is a lot of infection. So we're going to be taking this excess abdominal skin. Ashley's progress has been slow, but steady. Removing excess skin is going to help her mobility.
Oh my God, they just took 20 pounds. Bro, that's the quickest I ever seen anybody drop weight on this show. But that don't even seem right, though. Taking that much? Now I see how this is major surgery.
We removed 43 pounds of excess skin. I'm hoping that removal of excess skin is gonna encourage her to make progress.
Oh my god, they just took like a 4-year-old off of her. That is insane. They take that much?
So the doctor told you how small he wants you to be?
Yeah, he want me to get down to 200. And I looked at him when he said 200.
Hey.
Man, 200, I ain't weighed 200 pounds since junior high.
R.I.P. Henry. I feel so bad that that guy made so much progress and then passed away. But yeah, I just got under my like high school weight not too long ago. I saw a picture, my like graduation picture the other day, and I was like, damn, I was way bigger than I am even right now.
School. He wants me at 220 pounds, and I told him I want to be 250, 275, something. I'm 6'6", so.
I'm 5'7" now. He told me 164.
This, I'm getting used to this. Being gone, my big thing that was been here and it's gone now. I need both hands. Yeah, you know.
Oh, it's been great. She's been getting out. Been very active. Kind of hard to keep her at home. She always wants to be on the run.
Do I need to lay back while you do these?
Let me just take these the way you are right now, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. Probably feel a lot better now that all these staples are gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
I can't imagine how much better it would feel not to have like a hanging stomach like that. Don't get me wrong, I had a hell of a stomach, but it wasn't nothing hanging down like that. Like, but I had one, just not to that extent. Like where I'm like gently like kicking it with my knees every time. So
It's very weird for this part of my stomach to be gone. It's very weird. When I used to sit, I used to always put my hand on my stomach area down here. It's just opened a lot of, I guess, air to get places where air has never been before. It's just weird.
Ashley, her incision are healing, but at this point, she has not lost enough weight. She still have issues with the choice of the food and overeating.
Her health, thank God.
Her mother is also battling with the weight, and I think the family that are accustomed to high-calorie food is going to be a difficult issue for one person to make a change.
shouldn't be. You should be in gear to get your life back at this point. I could have told you that she was sucking it up without even seeing what she was eating, and then I saw her eating cake and I knew that this was not going to go well. The most weight that she lost in a month was when you removed the skin.
We have made a weight loss on her, but I don't think we have made a change of the lifestyle and dietary habit. That's going to be a constant battle.
Look, Daddy, I can move. I have staples.
But still, we need to bring it down to target weight of 200 or less.
Starting to lose all this weight, I was so happy. I was starting to get out more. I could do things that I would not do before. I wasn't being sheltered no more.
But you'll gain it all back if you keep eating like that. Okay, so she's still down a little.
Bouquet's in the car, my necklace is in the car. Yeah, okay. I got everything.
Bridesmaid. Oh, yeah.
Actually, look good at that.
I was a groomsman in my brother's wedding, and I barely had a damn suit that fit me. That thing was so uncomfortable, and it was July. I was sweating my ass off.
I haven't seen Ashley dressed like this since her prom.
Oh, I love my dress. I'm happy, and, happy for her, too, and just happy. I don't think I've been able to do this before the surgery. I wouldn't be able to stand very long.
And she's the most beautiful person I've ever seen, besides the bride.
Would you guys pick purple for your bridesmaids and make them all look like Grimace? Because I couldn't see that being that flattering of a color.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
She did wonderful. Okay. Walking, everything.
Hey. Save a cow, milk a cowgirl, right?
Mother saw their legs. She even went out to the club with her sister, and they called me and they said, Mama, some guy's hitting on Ashley. I said, what?
Ooh.
And that really made her day. The shoes are killing me. Run. You'll never wear these shoes. It's why I'm getting married to have flip-flops. I never go dancing before. I was afraid I would fall and could not get back up. Now,
I'm happy for her. She's actually living her life, but I can't imagine that her ankles feel good, because mine would swell like that, and the front of my shin would touch the top of my foot too, and I know it hurts like hell. But at least she's made some progress, but she's definitely not trying as much as she should.
I have so much energy to get out and do stuff. I could get out and do whatever I wanted.
Surprised you lasted that long. She's doing good. But I'm just concerned she might be cheating. She has gained weight. She said 30 pounds, it might be 40, I'm not for sure.
Yep, told y'all that shit was gonna happen. She's not eating right. She's still eating junk. I only had one point where I stood still in my diet, right? And I don't even think it was a standstill. I think I just switched scales, and my last scale was friggin' magic, man. That thing makes you lose 3 extra pounds like it's nothing. So I have a magic scale if anybody wants it. You'll lose 3 extra pounds in a minute.
I'd ask her, Ashley, you're not supposed to eat these. And, she said, Mom, I know what I'm doing. But, you can't just watch her all the time. I'm just really concerned she'll be back in her old habits again.
Yeah. So much for the 300s. Eating like that, we're shooting back to 4 real quick, buddy.
Dr. Nazarden said you always are going to have a food addiction for the rest of your life. It's always going to be there. It's never going to go away.
You're eating fried chicken. 400. I'm joking. Hopefully.
What time's your orientation? 5:30? She hardly ever stays home since she got her new truck. She's been going out with her friends. Gone dang near all day.
Ooh.
Before she started college, she had dropped out of school because she couldn't sit on their chairs. It's hard for her to walk and get to classes.
Yeah, you got to find a chair that is pretty sturdy. And don't even think about sitting in one of them plastic boys unless you want to shard up your ass. But yeah, I could see that. And walking all over campus is tough. So I see why she dropped out. But she could have just took online classes, right?
Now she's able to go, sit in the chairs. She's doing wonderful, getting around and just going.
When I was in school before, getting around just didn't have the energy to do it. Now, my nervous part about going back to school is, am I going to fit in that seat, or, is there going to be a problem or what?
Well, I'd like to welcome you all here to lab orientation.
I'm going to school working to get my associate degree in child care. After I get this degree, what I want to do is open my own daycare. Owning my own daycare has been a dream ever since I started working with children. I said, this is my calling. Now I'm going to school, and once I start my business up, go from there.
At least she knows what she wants and she's dedicated to it. I applaud her for that. But you should want a little more weight loss. You're still pretty high up there, especially for your height. And you could have done so much more in 3 years. You're really screwing yourself out of it, so.
Been doing? Haven't seen you in a long time. Are you working at a center?
No, not right now.
Not right now. We have the board there and this sort, so when you're ready to go back to work, you can take a look there. She's looking great. It's going to make a difference for her, I bet, as she works with the children, because being able to get down on their level is really so important.
I feel really good. I wasn't having to move because my legs get stiff or something, you know, and people could fit behind me okay. I'm very excited to get closer to my dream. It's finally gonna get done.
I mean, you're very self-conscious about people even like moving around you because you always feel like you're in the way at that size. But also, if I was a kid, man, I'm picking her out to play hide and go seek against me right away because I'm kicking her ass at that game.
Well, how was it? It was okay.
Okay, where we at?
Turn that air down to 60 degrees.
15 pounds in a year? Oh man, her stomach's probably pretty close back to normal. Missed opportunity, lady. Well, shit.
So the goal is to get you under 200.
Yes, sir.
Are you excited to lose another 200
Yes,
pounds?
I am.
All right.
I just think at Thanksgiving, I had to puree your stuff.
I'll grind up your turkey, little turkey.
Grind my turkey up.
And I'll make
Yeah,
a good
good.
apple pie. And I say, oh, Ashley, this tastes so good.
Dad's gonna make his homemade frozen. You can't have
Any of those.
Her mom seems awful happy about torturing her a little bit, so maybe her mom liked her a little less the whole way around. It has nothing to do with her sister.
Turn over this way.
I know that my mom loves me, but I don't know why she keeps teasing me. I'm doing my best, but she's making it so hard.
This is where most of the weight's coming off, skin removal.
It took almost 31 pounds off of her back and the thighs. Ashley's make progress, but before we do more skin surgery, she has to continue to lose weight.
I just want her to wake up. Ash, come on, baby.
But that's 70 pounds in skin removal alone. I mean, my doctor did tell me 20 to 30 pounds in skin removal, which would put me pretty close to my goal. But I'd rather get like closer on my own before they do all that and take that much off me. She's just, I mean, she's kind of lucky that they're taking so much, but I guess maybe she just had more in the wrong spots or something.
So can you just open your eyes just a little bit? They gave you that morphine that's making you too sleepy. Just open your eyes, please.
She'll open them when she's ready.
Ashley, open your eyes.
If she's recovering from surgery, let her sit there with her eyes closed. What the hell? I understand you're worried, but letting her rest is probably the most important thing you can do right there, right?
How's everything going with your eating?
I can eat really anything, you know, but there's certain things I still have to watch. Like sometimes I don't eat lunch till like 2, 3 o'clock.
That's the problem. Now that you've had your surgery, you really got to protein.
Yeah, that's true.
Always do your protein first. Always. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She's bigger than I thought she was gonna be. About 4 years out, she should be close to goal, and I don't think she is.
Damn, throwing shade like that. I mean, I'm saying it too, but it's a little different when you... I'm nobody. I could say it, right? But when she's... yeah, she's kind of sucking it up a little.
I'm looking at your chart, you're 297 now.
Yep.
And last time you were here 307. Well, the problem with the being overweight and having surgery is that surgery alone is not going to be answer. How many times you eat in a day?
Sometimes 4.
And sometimes more than that.
No, just 4.
If you talk to Ashley, she'll tell you she's not eating anything. And that's just impossible. By now, she should be under 200. She's under 300.
And then them ghost calories will catch up quick. Casper the Pound Ghost coming for your ass.
You definitely have an excessive overeating habit. She's taking at least 3,000 calories a day. The other problem is she got everybody in their family is overweight. Right. That's very difficult. It's like having an alcoholic be a bartender. Right. So it's going to be difficult. All right, let's lay down. Let's see. Okay. That eating habit and that personality is still there. My concern is that somewhere down the line, she's going to gain weight. All right, House.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She's miles better than she used to be, right? But having 70 pounds removed and loose skin, and in 4 years only losing, what, like 40, something like that, is not that damn good. Like, okay, I'm 23 months out of surgery pretty much at this point. Since surgery, I've lost an extra 254 pounds in them 23 months. For her to lose less than that in 4 years, and she weighed more than me, she's definitely sucking it up.
See y'all later.
Well, he's right. He can't do anything else until you get down there where you need to be at. So you just have to put your mind to it. I know you don't think you're cheating. I mean, it's instinct. You know, when you're hungry, you just eat. He's heard every story, so what you're telling him is nothing new.
She has come a long way, but she's still not close to her ideal body weight. But I'm hoping we're going to keep her motivated and complying with the diet.
Isn't it funny to see how nice Dr. Now is right here before he just got like so jaded from decades of fat people lying to him about how much they're eating? Because Dr. Now ain't going to sugarcoat it like that anymore. Dr. Now is going to come and take your head off. The Darth Vader of fat people, like. Where are we at? That's 20 pounds.
Going from looking at this picture here to what she is now, she's a half of a person. Half of what she started at.
At least we don't find nothing in her room no more.
She used to sneak food. Well, I was very upset at her. I mean, I was mad at her. I'd get on her all the time.
Pot calling the kettle black, lady. I guarantee you got a few damn Reese cups under your pillow. But also, she is half of what she used to be, but her family does a lot of putting her down and belittling her. So I don't think anybody can belittle you without consent. If you're confident in who you are, and you're standing there like, this is me, and you're not going to talk down to me, that's all you need. So
You're not supposed to be eating that. We'd find empty soup cans in her drawer.
Y'all think the worst of me.
We go in there and find it in there.
We tried everything. Instead of losing, she was gaining. I said, that's it. I'm not doing nothing else. And I didn't. It's an addiction to food.
Food addiction, if you've had it all your life, it's always going to be there. But my mom, she put me out on the spot in front of everybody. I don't know why she keeps...
yeah, your mom's a little bit of a jerk, but I think she also might be a little jealous that you're dropping weight and she's not. Even if you're not losing it as fast as you should, it's clear that your mother has probably gained since the start of the show. So seeing you do so well, maybe she uses you as a punching bag to make her feel better about herself, which is sick from a parent, but...
keeps teasing me. I don't know what to do.
What's up? How you doing? Hey, Roz, what's up?
Good.
Ashley, why don't you put some quarters up, baby?
Well, Ashley called me and she was having some problems, and I told her, I said, honey, I got a 2-bedroom. You're always welcome.
Shit, she moved in with her aunt, and now she's at a bar looking for somebody to play Stinky Twinkie with. But also, she shouldn't be drinking after the surgery. The alcohol absorbs way too fast in your stomach. If I drank one beer right now, I'd probably be face down on the floor trying to twerk. Like, I'd be drunk off my...
I'm very excited. I'm not sheltered no more. I feel very independent on my own.
It really bothered me when she moved out because I worried about Ashley. I can't let go. I just can't let go of her.
I think that Pat's starting to realize, you know, words cut deeper than a knife.
Whenever my mom used to tease me, I would get really angry with her.
And I would make her feel bad. I always criticized her about what she's eating and how big she was because I got angry at Ashley.
She says she loves.
Don't cry now, lady. The whole world has seen your sick, manipulative ways. You're probably a lot of what led her to get so big. I'm not going to give her excuses because she's got to take some accountability, right? But I can imagine your mother always talking down to you and belittling you did not help the situation.
Does me, but I mean, it still hurts.
Kathy, did you get her shot?
Why not? But I got to deal with this anger towards my mom. If we don't work this out, my life, it's never going to get better.
Shouldn't be drinking. Okay, 277 last time. 12 pounds in a year. You could do better, and you know you could, but at least she's still losing. She hadn't gained, so I'm happy for that for her because her life's probably just 10 times better.
I'm sure you're going to get up at 6 o'clock.
You're not going to get
You're not even going to see at 6 o'clock. We know you. Last year, my dad was complaining about his leg hurting real bad. They said it was arthritis and ended up being cancer. He's got to do 2 rounds of chemo, and if it doesn't help, they can't help him no more.
That's sad, man.
I knew I had to make the decision to take time off from school to help him. Before, when I was overweight, my dad, he took care of me. Now that the weight is off, I can take care of him.
On the 18th, he'll see Dr. Ward and get his CAT scan done all the same day.
But also, isn't your mom there, like, a lot of the time? I understand taking care of your father, right? I applaud you for that. But your life's already been on hold for a long time. So I really don't think you should be putting on more of a hold, even though you're doing the honorable thing, right? Taking care of your dad. So I applaud you for that, but at some point you got to do stuff just for you and be a little selfish. But at the same time, there's other family members that can be there and you can help, right?
My dad is a big influence in my life. I mean, I love my dad so much. Hopefully, get my dad taken care of and I can be able to move out. It's gonna take a while.
Hopefully he recovers.
My dad got diagnosed with cancer. I wanted everything to be okay. I didn't want him to have cancer, but he had cancer.
No.
Yeah, my daddy was like my rock. He was always there, in my corner. He said, "You're doing good, you gotta keep it going." He said, "You work on this weight, get this off so you can get everything else done and you can start your life." He was proud that I was losing the weight and getting out and doing more things. It feels right.
Damn, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's just tragic. I can't imagine the feeling of losing a parent. Like, thank God I still have both of mine, but I know that's got to be a special kind of hurt, man. I'm so sorry. That sucks.
It's good for me that he got to see that. My dad's helped me come this far. And now I know he'll be watching down, seeing me get better, get smaller, knowing that he's watching me. I have to make him proud.
Keep going.
Drive off and then come back, I guess. I'm going to see Dr. Nazardin. I have no idea how much I weigh.
I really haven't been keeping track of my weight with everything that's been going on.
Uh-oh. Okay. Isn't that her biggest loss yet in like a year, because she was 277? So maybe losing her father propelled her to start trying a little harder. So it's actually good. I mean, she got a little bit quicker here.
Ashley, you doing all right?
I'm hanging in there.
First time we saw you 6'17", huh? Now you're 250. Still going to school?
Yes, sir. Still going to school, yeah.
That's good. When you gonna graduate?
Probably maybe next December.
Upper body, you're doing pretty good on that. But you have a lot of excess fluid in your leg. Lower leg are what it was when she was 600 pounds. When she has surgical removal of skin, she probably lose another 30, 40 pounds. Overall, you're doing great, but if you can drop it to 220,
okay,
it will be much better. Ashley's progress has been slow but steady. She's maintaining weight loss. I think she's overall doing good. Super.
Yeah, slow and steady. I thought she should have lost more off the start, but the way she's still going and going just makes me think that she's just taking a little longer than everyone else. The skin removal definitely helped her. I mean, they're talking about taking 100 pounds in skin overall, which is just insane to think. So
you're doing great.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, next time I see you, I want to be 220.
Yes, sir.
Hi. How are you? Fine. Do you have a size range you're looking for?
Like a 20.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
I have been ordering clothes out of catalogs since I was in middle school. Now, being able to shop in a regular store, that made me so happy. I love going out and looking and trying on new clothes.
Do you like that?
yeah, me too. It's kind of a lot of fun now, but I used to have to order all my stuff when I was a kid, or go to Destination XL, which is like a big and tall store, or now you can do it online. It just shows how old and how long this show's been running that she's talking about catalogs.
She had the opportunity to actually walk into a store and pick something off the shelves and say, I like this, I'm gonna buy it. And we want you to pop out.
I love being here with my aunt. There's someone there to shop with that's gonna tell you the truth.
If you like it, honey, it just reminds me of something that my mother would wear. That's another story, okay? We can do that. This is so
Boy, I would not be wearing Michael Jackson's jacket, though. That's a little bright.
much fun. It's like a dream come true.
When all the surgeries are done and I'm at my goal weight, then I'm going clothes crazy. I'm buying everything.
Thank you. See you soon.
How was your day today?
Oh, that was good.
Chicken thighs with pineapple, corn, and bell pepper. That sounds good.
It does.
Okay, ready?
Me and my mom, emotionally, we were always at each other about things. She would embarrass me, made me feel bad.
It's very important that we have family time together.
I have to be there for her. She's got to be there for me now because it's just us.
Thank you, Lord, for this food we're about to eat. Thank you for letting me and Ashley prepare it tonight. We haven't done this a very long time.
Now I can tell her how I feel. It's not worth to argue anymore because life's too short.
Yeah, but at the same time, she needs to know that the way she talks to you should not be the norm. She shouldn't disrespect you constantly and be joking and ragging on you just because maybe she feels insecure about something. Because you're doing the work. You might be doing it slower and steady, whatever. But you definitely have worked pretty damn hard if it's been 7 years and you've lost that much weight. So
We did good. We still have our problems, but we're working through them.
Ashley always said her dad was her rock. I think in a few years, her mom will be her rock, too.
I hope. Wow.
I used to play softball when I was younger.
You ready?
I played every summer.
Y'all gotta be alert out there. You gotta make good throws.
And finally, I felt like I got enough weight off and everything. I said, I want to coach.
Run up on those.
So I went up and signed up. I've been coaching ever since.
Damn, look at her. I didn't expect that she would get... I mean, I knew she could get there eventually. I just didn't expect to see it in the show. But I also didn't realize they were going to follow her for 7 years. So at least she finally made it there. I thought she might fall apart when that thing happened with her father, but she's doing good. All things considered, she's doing good.
Come on in.
Coach had a surgery. She used to be really, really big, over like 600 pounds.
And if she was still big, she wouldn't be able to be out here coaching you. She wouldn't be able to stand it.
It was exciting to lose the weight. I didn't realize when I started this journey that I would change this much.
Turn your body again. Turn it. No, towards me.
Ashley's got a loving heart.
There you go.
She'll be a wonderful mother because she's so good with kids.
Good hustle, Adelina.
It is so much fun, you know, teaching children what I've learned, not making it out about to win all the time, just having fun. It's been a long road. I'm staying very much on track. I have a whole lot of other dreams besides losing weight. I have so much energy to get out and do stuff. It is just so exciting. I just love it. I am so happy to get my life back.
Okay, yeah, so ultimately she made a huge change. She worked at it steadily, followed her for 7 years, and she didn't let all the ups and downs kind of throw her off. I don't like how her mother belittled her so much, but I've said that already. But she did make a huge change getting down to where she got. She still had some work to do, and her legs still look pretty painful, but I don't know if that'll ever change without the skin removal and stuff like that. But yeah, just kind of a nice one where she actually made some progress. But alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.